option. Normally they came in single rear wheels, but this is not a necessarily stock truck. Now, it's not really super modified. There's a few things done to it. The main thing is the Edge Performance System, which is a new chip that you can change the tunes and monitor the different temperatures or battery voltage. Now, this is an all-round great work truck. They started the new Ford F-Series in 1999. Production started in 1998, and they started selling in 1999 to 2007. They came out with the second generation, and then the third, and to the present generation they have now, which are beautiful trucks. They really are. I think they did a great job on the new ones, especially the dualies. But this is a 2006, so it's the later first generation when they kind of got it down a little bit better. But they didn't do the best on the engine. Now, they originally started with they originally started out with the Power Stroke engines, which they had the 7.3 liter great engine, really big diesel, making around 275 horsepower. But then they switched over to the 6.0. Now, if you guys don't know, the 6.0 is a very powerful, good engine, but it had many issues with
turn right on Highway 57.
Engine. Yes, yes. I feel something coming. For how heavy this truck is, it goes. I'm not going to floor it. I don't want to rag on it. I did not floor it because this is my dad's truck, and he told me specifically, do not rag the shit out of it. Now, I'm going to respect that, but this has a 6.0 in it, a 6.0 liter V8 Power Stroke engine, and it has a turbocharger, a single turbocharger. Once that boost hits, ooh, you got power. Even in higher speeds, especially, you can sit in 6th gear and let that boost build up all the way to 30. And oh man, it pushes you back. It usually tops out about 30 pounds of boost, which is a pretty good amount, really. But they started out with the 7.3 liter V8, V8, and it was a diesel. It was a great engine. Then they switched over to the 6.0. I'm not entirely sure why, but it did create more horsepower, because this makes 325 horsepower and 570 foot-pounds of torque, which is what you need for hauling heavier loads, which this weighs right around 8,000 pounds. That's quite a bit of weight. And we haul a 15,000 pound, give or take some, trailer behind it, and it hauls it pretty much with ease. She's a beast, she really is, and this gets decent gas mileage. Yes, decent. It's not great. Obviously, I wouldn't expect it to be great for a truck like this. This is a big truck. It's got the crew cab with a long box. So it gets, without any upgrades on it, it gets, and by the way, nice Porsche. It gets around 14 average. Now, highway you might get up to 16. The highest I've seen is 19. I don't really know how you get 19 out of this, but hey, I guess you can do it. And the lowest I've seen is 9. Show you what it gets with the performance tune on. 10.7. That is horrible. That's without a trailer, nothing. So with the performance tune on, it gets around 11, and I'm not even driving it that hard. So that's kind of sad that it does that. But it gets here. Let me put this in perspective. It gets better gas mileage with the 15,000 pound trailer behind it than it does in performance tune. Does that make sense? Yeah, so the performance tune it's also a smoke tune. so it guzzles the gas. It's kind of ridiculous, but oh well. So this has the Edge Performance system here, and this is a tune system. This is a I can't say it, whatever. But this, you can see, it shows all your temperatures. It shows your exhaust, your engine coolant temperature, your exhaust gas temperature, your engine oil temperature, which they're pretty warm right now, and your battery voltage right there, which is, yeah. And then you have 4 tunes. Well, 5. You have stock, you have trans only, you have economy, you have extreme is what they call it, and towing. The only 2 that are really used is extreme and towing. Yeah. Anyways, economy, you can get up to about 15, and obviously power is much more limited than extreme, because extreme changes everything, and there's a big difference, and it creates much more power, and you can definitely notice it. And then the towing is more torque, and it changes how the transmission reacts and all that good stuff. But yeah, like I said, performance you get about 11, and then towing you get about 11.5 to 12, depending on the driving conditions. But yeah, that's that. But she does really good with the trailer, and it hauls really nicely. It rides like a rock without anything on it though, which is expected because it's a really heavy-duty dually truck. So, but as you can see, you got your normal controls over here: window lock, windows, mirror control. You got lights, and you got driving lights. Pull that out, you got little fog lights at the bottom. Your controller there, Edge Performance system. You got your gauges up here, which you got your turbo gauge. That's a really nice thing. It gets up to 30. That's the highest I've seen it. Anything higher than that, you're probably at risk. And then you also have your steering wheel controls, all that good stuff, and you got your multimedia stuff over here, your climate control. You got a cigarette plug lighter there. You got some auxiliary plugs for whatever you want, which could be light bars, so for whatever you want to hook up with it. And it's got trailer brake here. You got another cigarette plug lighter down here, cup holder here, which goes in. You got a little hook down there. You got your glove box, airbag, and this is the Laurat. I think that's how you say it. Don't quote me on that. But you have. It's kind of sad that they only put 2 speakers in here. Sound never gets old. You could not tell this truck has a straight pipe. Now I think that's kind of obvious. Oh my god, that was loud. A little over 400 miles per tank. It's got a 38-gallon tank, so it's not bad. Now the only issue is when you come to fill up, it's like $100. It's kind of sad because the seats, for one,
turn
aren't
left
super.
on County Road J.
For one, the seats aren't super comfortable. They are for like an hour, but after an hour, it's kind of painful. These are both front electric chairs, and you got the middle seat in the middle. You got a seat in the middle, then you got 3 people seat in the back. Now these are also heated one in the right front door, one in the left front door. That's it. I mean, they don't sound horrible for stock speakers, but there's only 2 of them. Come on, Ford, this is the Lariat. A Lariat. You know, it's supposed to be a little bit higher end than the other ones. You know, I would expect a little bit something more, and this is a 2006. It's not like it's a 1998. The sliding glass window in the back, which is actually really nice. And this also has limo tint in the back. Yes, I'm not exaggerating. That is 5% back there. It's not up here. I think it's like 20, something like that. And then you got the strip up here, which is really nice, and the Super Duty logo up top as well. And you got welcome to Road America. This is where we are for the next week. And this tunnel though, I'm not gonna be too loud, not yet, because I need to have a good relationship with these guys. They got the little tower there. They got some of the race cars over there. There's one. That's not one. Right here, there's a few. Oh yeah, GT3 cars, and this giant hill.